of our lungs. Dancing by the lakeside, gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone.
Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Food for Busy Mums video. I am talking about salad kits today. I'm very excited about this because salad kits is something that I did get into a little while ago, but now I'm like, yes, we love them. There's so much money that can be saved, so much time that's saved, and that's why I really love them. And I think a lot of people have this idea that they are, I don't know, a bad thing. You know what I mean? That anything like that is a bad thing because you're not making it from scratch. You're not buying every single ingredient and spending all the time cutting it up and doing all that. I think that's the way people see things. And I just want to say to people that, you know, it's okay to buy something like this that's pre-made to help save some money and definitely save some time as a busy parent. So I'm going to go through around 10 different salad kits. I've been to Aldi, Coles and Woolworths, and I've chosen a few different ones we've had before and ones that we're yet to try, and I thought I would purchase them, show you guys what they were about, show you what's in them, and just put them together for you on camera, and I'll taste them and let you guys know what we think of them. And I'll tell you the price as well, because really, as an example, like this one here, this is a creamy ranch. It has lettuce, cabbage, carrot, spring onion, and then it has a Parmesan ranch dressing. Now, if I was to buy all those ingredients separately, especially this lettuce in here right now, because you would need more than just the $2 little iceberg lettuce bag. If I was to buy everything separately, cut it all up and everything I need to do and buy the sauce on top of it, it would be well over $10. You know what I mean? So stuff like this is what I want to point out, and I just think people are not aware of the options a lot of the time. I think a lot of people walk past that section in the supermarket and think, oh no, I have to buy it all individually and I have to cut it up myself, otherwise I'm not a proper mum and I'm a terrible mum and I'm not doing the best I can. This is all really healthy ingredients, and you know, it's exactly the same. It's just going to cost you half the price and take like 2 seconds to put together in comparison what it would be by the time you cut things up, put them together, and then have to clean up after yourself as well. Really great option. All right, let's start off this series with the American barbecue salad. This is a salad kit that you can get from Coles, and this Coles Kitchen salad kit range, you can usually get them 2 for $9, so they end up being $4.50 each. This one here has cabbage, corn, carrot and kale in it with a smoky chipotle dressing. So let's see how this goes. I like to always use a bigger bowl if I'm really needing to mix up dressing. It just makes it easier, and then I'll put it into a nice serving dish or something if I've, you know, got people over. If it's just the family, then we might have this, you know, out of here initially for dinner, and then I'll put it into a container that seals up. But it does say tear there, which you probably can actually. Let's just do that. No, I need to do the scissors. I was going to say I usually use the scissors just because it's easier to get that out. And then I just squeeze it in as much as possible. It might not look like much when you put these sauces in, but honestly, once you start mixing them around, it's enough, you know what I mean? It coats just perfectly. So I've always found that the salad kits have enough dressing, the perfect amount, not too much, not too little, so it's always great. And salad kits like this, you know, they can be a side dish or something simple like this. You can add your own protein to it. So you could add egg, you could add tuna if you wanted to, chicken, just any sauce, or beef if you wanted to, whatever you want. If you want a meat or a tofu perhaps, something like that, you can always add into it. So that look took 10 seconds to mix up and it's done. And that's why I like salad kits, guys. If you were to make this obviously separately, you have to buy all those ingredients, and it's definitely going to be adding up to more than $4.50. I mean, just the sauce bottle itself is going to hit you around $3 with these salad kits, at least $3, you know. So, and yes, you could make more salads with it and stuff, but I guess if you want a different variety of salads through, you know, the couple of weeks, then you know, are you really going to reuse the salad bottle? I don't know. But still, with the cost of all the other ingredients, it would still be more than $4.50 anyway, even if you took out the cost of the sauce. So I like it. I think it's a good option. This one doesn't have too much kale in it either. I know some people are really not keen on the kale side of it, but it's looking pretty good. Let's put this into a salad bowl. I just get a little spatula like this as well and just try to get as much out of there as possible so I don't have any to waste. Okay, and then all you have to do, obviously you can keep this for probably 2 to 3 days. You're probably going to eat this quicker than that, but you just want to have it in a sealed container, airtight container basically. But that looks beautiful. All right, so this one it's full of flavor. It's very, very spicy. So unless you like spicy foods, this might not be for you. Adding some protein in it, so like chicken and stuff like that, will help tone it down, but it's maybe not something I can have with the kids because it's just way too hot. Even though Joseph likes spicy, I don't know if he'd like this. I don't know. But if there was any more extra sauce on top of this, I think it would be too much. This is just, yeah, it's a really nice fresh tasting salad, but it's probably a little bit spicy for me. But for anyone that loves spice, this is definitely a hit. Next we have this extra creamy coleslaw. It looks really great because it's a great set of colors. So if you're one of those people that's visually excited about salads, this is a really good one. Great for barbecues. It's a really big pack. This says serve 6, but if you're just using a little bit each on the side, it's going to go a lot further, obviously. It has cabbage, carrot and parsley in it, and it also has the sauce in it as well down here. So we're going to see how well this mixes up and if it's any good. I think when you're thinking about this too, this is part of the Coles kitchen range, like I said, and Woolworths have a very similar deal as well, by the way. So some of their salads, they have different salads to Coles. Go and check them out because again, this works out to be $4.50, and with the price of cabbage and how expensive that is, this by far is a straight winner. Empty it in. Okay, that's a lot. You could, if you wanted to chop these bigger bits up, you could a bit more. I know some people like to have it more sort of shredded and done. The sauce here, this is actually a really good size. Contains milk and egg. Obviously that's a no-go. Oh, I can't open that one again. I think with these I always use the scissors, but I just wanted to try it for you on here on camera, but I'm struggling to tear them open. So, oh, there we go. It's not easy. So I'd probably just get scissors. This looks like, well, I guess mayo is probably a coleslaw dressing, is it? I know you can buy the pre-made stuff or you can make your own, but again, that's going to cost you a lot more. And this is going to be so much quicker to make than obviously cutting everything up yourself as well. Mix this up. This one, I think because of the big pieces in it, it's a little bit harder to coat entirely. It's such a big packet that you're going to have to mix this one up a little bit more than the previous salad that I just did. Let's get this one in the bowl. Wow, it's made quite a lot, I will say that. Like that bag was quite big. And like I said, with the size of the bigger cabbage pieces in it, I probably personally would actually chop those bits down just a little bit further or tear them up like I did, but otherwise it's really good. It's definitely not as saucy as you would find the pre-made stuff in the tubs if you were going to go that way. Like if you like a lot of liquid, then that's probably a bit better. But let me see how this tastes. It's actually really nice. I like it. It's got a really nice flavor to it. I guess if you're wanting a little bit more sauce, you could actually buy the bottle. If coleslaw is coleslaw is a real go-to. So if you were using it in summer and doing a lot of barbecues, that sauce bottle is probably going to be a good investment if you want to do it. For me, it's fine. If you want extra sauce, you could add a little bit extra in here, and I think it would be fine. And it would still be cheaper than buying all the ingredients and chopping them up, especially with the price of cabbage, like I said. So you're probably better off just buying this, and if you want to add some more sauce, you could to it, because you probably used the sauce bottle before it went out of date. But it was great. Like, it actually tasted really good. Again, it looks like a really quality, salad too, that if you were going to take this to someone's house, you know, they probably think you chopped it up, but you didn't. But it looks like that. It looks very homemade. And yeah, it was actually delicious. Classic honey mustard kit. If you've been watching me for a long time, you know this is one of our absolute favorites. Sometimes the kids will eat it, sometimes they won't, but Johnny and I love it. And I could do a whole bowl of this and just add some chicken and eat it as a full salad for a meal, and I would be just in heaven, honestly. Like, I could probably, personally for me, get 2 meals out of this if it was just this with some chicken. Like, I absolutely love it. But it's great as a side dish. Quite often I'll use this with like our chicken parcels. I'll have that on the side with some rice, a little bit of rice and a little bit of this, and the combination is just delicious. Absolutely love it. This one's from Woolworths. I would definitely not get this from Coles because I don't like the Coles one. This one has more of your spinach leaves, like that kind of mix in there. There's a bit, like a bit of a, what is it, butter leaf as well in there, I can see, I think. Just a little bit more of your green lettuce, actual leaves. The one at Coles actually has iceberg and cabbage and stuff. It's that iceberg, what is it called? Iceberg crunchy mix or something like that. And I don't like it at all. This is beautiful and great to add, like if you want to take this to, say, a family barbecue or something like that, or friends and things. You can roast up some pumpkin and put that through it as well, or sweet potato, and it's absolutely delicious. So I love it. So this one here comes with carrot, butter lettuce, spinach, I don't know what daikon is, but I think that's how I say it, and beetroot. It also has a sweet honey mustard dressing and toasted slivered almonds in it. So it's delicious. So you got to know that it does have nuts in it, just in case you need to be aware of that. But really quick and easy to put together. Definitely one of those salads. Again, if you were paying for it, so usually around $5 to $5.50, depending on if it's on sale or not. But like, I think normal price is $5.50, but totally worth it. And the Aldi one is just as nice, like really nice. Just stay away from the Coles one, it's not great. Just because of the lettuce choice, I would say it's less quality for sure. So let's tip this in here. Dig out your little, there's your almonds. And then, oh, it's got 2 lots of almonds, sorry, and 1 lot of the honey mustard dressing. Oh, look at the colours in this. I think this is why I like this one too. It's just very appealing, as well as tasting great. It looks beautiful, so you're more inclined to eat it. Isabella absolutely loves this one. Joseph, he's not a big salad person. He'll have garden salad, but you know, when it comes to dressings, he's not that keen. But Isabella could eat a whole bowl of this. Like, she loves it. It's one open with hands, because this is, I can already tell, much easier to do than those Coles ones that we had before. All right, really good mix there. Now, you can mix in the almonds if you want to. I tend to put this in the bowl and then put this on top. Your other option is just to have this in, you know, a little side bowl if you don't want to have the packet out, obviously, if you've got friends over or something, and get them to sprinkle some on their plate if they want that after they get it out. The other thing I do add into this sometimes is just some little grape tomatoes. Like, that's always really nice with the flavouring as well. Oh, it's so pretty. If I'm going to someone's house and I'm taking this, I just make sure I put a lot of that beetroot and carrot at the top too, just for some pretty colour, as well as the tomato. I was just thinking the other things I've added into this is a little bit of feta on top too. So I guess it depends who you're giving it to and, you know, if they're going to eat that type of thing. But I really like it. It's a good combination. And this is actually great too. This mix is great if you have some chicken and some wraps, or I don't know, pork, other things like that, and you just put it all into the wrap and roll it up. It's great to go. Like, it's just enough. Do you know what I mean? As far as flavour goes, usually. So I will taste it again in a second, just to give you a valid current opinion, but I think this is going to be so good. Sprinkle some almonds on top. This is just 1 packet, and to be honest, that's probably enough in my opinion if I was taking this to someone's house. Well, the other thing you could do is probably just mix that in initially, and then maybe add the other packet on top if you were taking it to someone's house where you need to bring something. So it's kind of already through, but then you've got a little bit on top just for, you know, decoration basically. Right, let's give this a taste. Get a little bit of everything. Oh, guys, this is amazing. Definitely my favourite salad kit, honestly. Definitely, like I said, pick Aldi and Woolworths over Coles on this one. It's like delicious. I love it. And just little bits and pieces of the beetroot and stuff in it as well really helps. And the almonds, it gives a bit of crunch, which is delicious, you know what I mean? So number one, this would be my number one. Please, you guys, you have to try it and just go with it. Honestly, it's so yummy. Okay, so this is a salad kit I've actually never had before, so I'm interested to try this one and to have the family try it. Definitely. It is called the Ultimate Everything Salad Kit Toss and Serve. This is at actually Aldi. This was, I'm pretty sure, less than $5 for the salad kit. Just a quick insert, this is actually $4.99 from Aldi. I just double checked the price. It has ready to eat with garlic, bagel and croutons in it, as well as a dressing, like a herb, it looks like a herb dressing of some sort, or maybe chia, looking at it. Let me have a look at this. So lettuce, carrot, corn, beetroot, white and red cabbage, and it's got kale in it. So let's open this up and let's have a look at that sauce a little bit more closely. Tip it in. It looks very close to kind of a Kaleslaw, except it doesn't have a lot of kale in it actually. It's not too bad. Oh, mine's a little bit frozen too because of where it was sitting in the fridge. So maybe be mindful of that. I mean, it'll still be fine, I'm sure. So this is a, oh, here we go. Creamy garlic sesame dressing. So it's actually sesame's in there. I thought they might have been chia seeds looking at it. So contains sesame and egg. And then you've got your croutons. You don't have a lot of croutons in this. So if you wanted more than this, definitely you'd have to buy them separately, which will cost you. But if you were going to use them for other salads as well, then it might be worth it. You just got to, weigh up the options on that one. All right, let's see if this bag will open. Why are these not? This one's as hard as the Coles one. Oh, it's actually double layered too. I might actually need to get scissors for this one. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, it's all good. All right, it's very runny, this one. A very, very runny sauce. But in saying that, that means it'll probably mix a lot better than one that's not as thin. Like thick sauces are a bit hard to sort of mix around and stuff. That's coating pretty well actually. So you can see that there's quite a good mix in it. There's not a lot of corn in here. The Aldi salads are cheaper than Coles and Woolworths, but you might not get as much in there. So, I mean, if it's just for a quick lunch or something like that with some chicken and whatever, you know, else that you want to put in there for proteins and stuff, then it's probably fine. I would say this definitely wouldn't go over 2 lunches for me if I was just adding chicken to it. This would probably be enough for just one salad. Oh yeah, definitely not filling up my bowl like the other salads have been, but still good if you just wanted a small salad. I'm gonna open these. That bag's easy. We'll just sprinkle this on top. Oh, I could definitely see me eating this with just some chicken for a 1-serve sort of lunch, I would say. But let's give this, that looks good. Let's give this a try. Get a bit of salad. Maybe try to put a crouton on there if I can get it on. All right. Definitely this one for the price, obviously because it's a cheaper bag, but it's also smaller. Just remember that. It's okay for the price. I can definitely taste a lot of garlic in this, but as far as the creamy side of things with the dressing goes, it's not very creamy. It's more watery, I will say. So it has covered, you know, the salad well enough, but all I can taste is garlic, honestly. So it's, if you want something heavy garlic, yes, but I would probably prefer it to be a little bit more creamier, and it's just not. The croutons are really yummy though. These little, what do they call them, bagel croutons? They were delicious. But yeah, it's a quick go-to. Something that's probably very healthy for you with all the ingredients that's in this. But unless you just want a real big mouthful of garlic, probably it's not my favorite. I'll say that, you know what I mean? So, but it's okay. All right, let's try the Green Goddess salad kit. This is also from Aldi, so I want to try this to see if it's, you know, as good as the previous one we just did. Not that there's anything wrong with the other one, but for me it was super garlicky and not very creamy. So I'm interested in seeing this one. This was $4.99, and it has cabbage wombok, is that wombok? Is that how you pronounce it? Broccoli and kale with a seed and cranberry mix. So we have a seed and cranberry mix here and a dressing. It just says green goddess. May contain egg, milk and fish, so just be careful with this one if you have any allergies. So it's obviously very green, as you can see. It's green goddess, that's probably why. Let's open this by tearing. Oh, that one opened really well. Maybe it's just, you know, could be or could not be with the packaging, I think, when it comes to the sauces. I don't think anyone's better than the other at this point. All right. Get that in. It does feel very watery like the other one did, so I don't know. Oh no, it is covering. It is covering. I was like, I don't know if it'll cover very well. This will be interesting because it does feel watery like the other one, but I can see the dressing on it, so it seems to be covering pretty well. It's just whether the taste is there is the thing. All right, this one I'm actually going to keep in this bowl. And I'm going to empty this. I guess you could do this. I'm going to mix this one in. So this is the seeds. So sunflower and cranberry it's got in here. It looks like there's another seed of some sort. Oh no, they're just sunflower. Oh no, there's two seeds there. It does just say sunflower, but it looks like there's two different seeds in them. I'm just going to mix this one up, I think. Very, very green. That's for sure on this one. All right, let's give this one a taste. It's hard to pinpoint what that taste is. I don't know if it's got a garlic taste again, actually. Maybe pesto, actually. It tastes very pesto-y, which makes sense with the green. So maybe it's like got some sort of pesto in it. It kind of tastes like pesto to me. So I'd imagine this one actually be quite good if you're, especially if you're after like your super greens. This would probably be very good for to go again with chicken if you want. It's pretty strong. My kids definitely wouldn't like this. Johnny probably wouldn't mind it, but maybe too many greens for him, I would say. But it's actually not bad, that one. I don't mind that one. I'd only have a small amount on my plate, though. It is very strong, like the garlic sauce was. So I'm just trying to pinpoint if it's garlic or a pesto, but I think it is mainly a pesto. Yeah, I don't know if I'm very keen on that green goddess one. If you like a really strong taste and you're into your greens heavily, it might be one for you. But yeah, let's try this one. So this one is beetroot and feta, which I love. So I'm thinking that's a really good start. So this salad kit here has a creamy cheese dressing, crumbled feta, chard. I don't know what chard is. Is that how we pronounce it? Chard or shard? Spinach, rocket, and shredded beetroot. So let's give this. This sounds safe to me for us, so hopefully we like it. All right, so got some walnut pieces there. Just one bag. Some crumbled feta. Oh, something sounded heavy. Oh, that's the dressing. Ooh. Oh, and we have more of this. Oh, that's good. Now, there was another salad kit that had two lots of something as well, the almonds. Was it? Oh, that was the other Woolworths one. So that's actually really good. I like that they've included two of those. This salad kit was around $5.50, I think, as well. It doesn't have a lot of beetroot in it. I'd probably want a bit more beetroot. It looks like it's got a bit of spring onion in it, maybe. Does it? Maybe that's what the chard thing is. Maybe. I'm not sure what that is. It's only a tiny bit. Anyway, yeah, it definitely doesn't have a lot of beetroot in it, but oh no, maybe because I'm mixing it up. Oh, that does look like a... Where's that gone? It looks like a big piece of onion, like spring onion, so I might just take that out because that was quite a big... Oh yeah, see, look at this. Can you see that giant piece? Now that's not something I'd want to swallow. That would probably be not very good. So that's probably not chopped up the best. I can see a little bit of spring onion in my opinion. That's what it looks like a chive or something type thing maybe. We'll give it a go anyway. All right, so we'll pop the dressing on and mix it up. If we can find the tear. Oh no, I can't tear this one. No. Oh, this one I'm gonna have to get scissors. Oh no, there we go, got it. Was just doing it the wrong way. All right. Oh, this sauce is much thicker than the Aldi ones. So I think in all the Aldi salad kits, look, they're about the same price as the Woolworths and Coles, so unless you really like the flavours, I feel like you're getting better value with the sauces, I think, for, ooh, look at that, you know, for what you're getting for the price when it comes to the Woolworths and Coles, for sure. Give it a bit of a mix up. It's probably not really colourful as such because the beetroot's now white, but it's very creamy. Very, very creamy. All right, let's put this one in a bowl. All right, I'm going to say that this one's not very pretty because it's just white, but that doesn't mean it won't taste good. It's just if you're after something that looks enticing, I would say that this one is probably not it. I would probably on this one just sprinkle the feta and the walnuts on top, like at last minute when you're actually going to maybe serve it up to people. Oh, it's quite a lot of feta actually. Maybe I might mix this one in. It is quite a lot, which is actually good value because, again, to buy all these ingredients separately would probably be quite costly, really, especially when you've got the feta as well in there. It's a little bit scary looking, this one. I'm not going to lie. It looks a little bit scary. It looks like I've sprayed spiders with a insect repellent or something. It doesn't look pretty. Let's hope it tastes good. We'll do a bag of walnuts on there. I'll just put one bag on there just for this tasting. But if you were doing both bags, you'd probably mix the first bag in and then just put a little bit on top for presentation, basically, is why I'd do that. Okay. Oh no, it's garlicky. I think as we've had the other one, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's all I can taste. It's good. It's got some good flavour, but it's definitely garlicky. Ooh, whatever was in there, I need to look and see what that ingredient is. I'll put it on the screen if I can figure out exactly what it is. I think it's just a spring onion though, but that gives it a little bit of a kick, I would say, like a bit spicy. But otherwise, it's not bad, actually. I mean, for something different, I would probably like to add something in here like a nice roast pumpkin, perhaps, through it. Just because that always goes pretty well with this taste that I'm tasting. But it's okay. It's not my favourite, but it's alright. Alright, the Asian style salad kit. This one's from Woolworths, but they have a very similar in Aldi and they have one in Coles as well. And they're really nice. They've got like this crunchy sort of noodle in there, like fried noodle. This and a dressing as well, but this bag in particular has wombok, cabbage, carrot and corn, and it's got a soy and sesame dressing with the crunchy noodles, like I said. So I like this one. This one's pretty easy to mix actually just in the bowl. I don't need to do in the big one usually. It's usually pretty good. So let's get this one together. Again, this is definitely one that if I bought all the separate ingredients to make the sauce, or even just bought the sauce made up and then had to buy the noodles and then bought all the ingredients in this one, it would definitely cost me more than the price. Now, this is part of the Woolworths. These bags here, they do a 2 for $9 deal as well. So you can get a pretty, let's take that big chunk out, you can get a pretty good deal at the supermarkets if you're buying more than one salad, like I said before. So this one, it's got a lot of cabbage in it, this one. I would say the one at Coles was probably a little bit less in that way. From memory, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. This one's got a fair bit of green in it actually, so maybe it was the other way around. But I do know when I mix all this up, it's really nice. Alright, that opened up pretty well. It does have a runny sauce, but unlike the Aldi one, it's still got some thickness to it, so it does spread pretty well throughout. And I generally just mix it up. I do like this one a lot. It's one of my go-tos, definitely. And like it is one that you could easily make yourself as well with the ingredients of the sauce. Like it's a honey soy sauce, so it wouldn't be too difficult to make if you really wanted to. And if you had the ingredients sitting there, of course, but you'd still of course have to go and buy all the other ingredients. It does have corn in it, but there's not a lot of corn in this particular bag, so I feel like in previous times it's had a bit more corn in it for sure. Okay, not bad, not bad. I like to put a lot more colour on top. It's just more enticing with the salad. Alright, that looks pretty good and it smells yum, 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 yum. This is great with a beef as well, like a stir-fry beef or grilled beef of some sort and sort of sliced up. I like that for sure. That's a really good additive on it. Sausage is great with barbecue, like beef meats and stuff like that. I like that. The noodles I tend to just sprinkle on top, and then I actually mix this in. Now this, the only problem with like when you've got crunchy noodles like this, obviously if it's in your fridge for until the next day or something, you know, as leftovers, then the noodles are no longer really crunchy. The cabbage and that is, but not the noodles anymore because it's soaking up into the sauce. But that's looking pretty good. It's a good color as well. Like I said, you can always add some more stuff into it if you want to, but I just like this all by itself. Let's give this one a taste. All right, the best part about this salad, it's so yummy. It is yummy. It's one of my favorites. But the best part of this salad is that it's crunchy, and I think that's obviously the whole point of this salad. Like, I love the crunchy noodles. You could, if you were doing this over a couple of days, just put half in and then half in the next day. Or I know you can buy like these little crunchy bits in the supermarket if you really wanted to add more. But honestly, the flavor of it is really good. Like, I love it. It's not too strong. And just everything in it is delicious. Like, honestly, it's really good. I wish there was probably a little bit more corn. That was probably the only thing. But yeah, it's a good salad. It's a good go-to. And for the price, like I said, if you're getting a couple of salads and you're getting that 2 for $9 deal, that's great. Okay, Caesar salad. Let's talk Caesar salad kits, okay? These come in a variety of sizes. This is a big entertaining pack. So I'm going to say like huge family pack. I think that this is probably the most popular salad because this is really the biggest salad kit that you can get, and I found it in all 3 supermarkets. I'm pretty sure I found it in Aldi as well, and they are around $8.50 to $8.90, but you get a huge amount of iceberg lettuce, which is quite expensive right now. So it's probably, let's just say you've bought an iceberg lettuce and you've cut it up, so take that price into account. It does have a pretty big bag of your parmesan and bacon bits. I will say in this particular bag there's not a huge amount of bacon bits, so if you prefer to have more of it, like maybe that would cost you then because you'd have to add some more into it. But again, just buying bacon and then the iceberg lettuce is probably going to cost you more than $8.50 to $8.90 for sure. And then you've got a few of the little croutons, I'll call them, bagel croutons, I think these ones are called. There's not a lot in here, and that's my pet peeve when it comes to Caesar salads, I will say that. So again, if I was feeding a lot of people, I'd probably go and try to buy a big box of them if it was something that we're going to continue to use, especially like if you're buying a big one like this, it's probably something you do use often, so it might not be bad. And then you have the Caesar dressing here, which is actually quite a big bag as well. So this one I'm actually going to I'm going to mix the sauce in with this, and then with a Caesar salad, I'm probably more inclined, well, it's hard, like if this was just for our family and we were eating, what I tend to do, and we're eating it over multiple days, right? So I'm not taking this to a barbecue or anything like that, or for, you know, a salad for a dinner of some sort. I'm literally just having this for us at the house. I tend to mix up the dressing all over the lettuce like this, and then I will keep this in the fridge as a quick go-to. But a lot of the time, if I'm planning on using this on plates, I will put this on the plate and then I'll top it with a little bit of this mixture and then a little bit of this on my plate as a side. If I'm planning on putting this in like a wrap or something like that, then I'll just throw it all in once and mix it up, no problem. Adding egg is really great too. It's going to give you a lot more protein and stuff in it, and obviously chicken into it as well, but it's fine as a salad by itself if, you know, you don't want to add that stuff. But I don't know, I think this one's a bit of a depends what you like, how much you need, whether you would do it or not. The smaller bags are about $5, $5.50 as well, no matter what supermarket you go to, and you still get the same ingredients. There's just a smaller portion of them. So I guess you've got to weigh up your options on this one, whether it's actually worth it, because there's not a lot of ingredients. But again, bacon would cost you a lot of money, extra croutons, the parmesan would cost a fair bit, so, and an iceberg lettuce is quite expensive by itself. So I don't know, this is one you'd really have to think about. Just for the sake of tasting, I'm just going to add a little bit of bacon and parmesan here on part of it. And then, because I'm actually going to keep this in the fridge for us to eat, probably me for lunch tomorrow, I'll add a couple of croutons, and then I'll taste it, just that portion, just to see how it tastes and report back to you guys. Look, as suspected, it's got really good Caesar flavouring, like the Caesar dressing. Parmesan's good, I can taste that. The croutons are amazing. I wish there was more though. Like if I had more, you know, if I was doing a whole bowl of this, I would want more of the what comes in the packet. The parmesan's great. The bacon, there's not a lot of it, so I tend to add more bacon into it if I've got some, you know what I mean, if I've got the time to do it. But as a quick go-to, it's pretty okay. But yeah, I mean, if I was doing a big bag like this, I would probably honestly like cook up my own bacon and put it on there just to add to it, especially if it was like, if you're buying a big family bag like that, you're probably going to use it obviously for multiple people. So, but if it's just the smaller bag and you're, you know, just a quick easy lunch for yourself, then this is pretty fine. Right, nearly getting to the end. Well, next we've got a kaleslaw. So this is like coleslaw, but it's kale. It's got a lot of kale in it, as well as some more crunchy. You've got some carrot, you've got some, what do you call it, cabbage in there. There's broccoli, crunchy seed mix in this one. Beetroot, carrot, cabbage, kale. I think that's everything I said. This one, however, has a yogurt and chia dressing. So, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I have, oh, okay. So the dressing is more of a yogurt. And then I can see another packet in there that's actually like the seeds, obviously. So this, I would say, would be classed as like a superfood sort of mix. This is actually from Coles, this one. So again, you can get a part of the 2 for $9 deal. Otherwise, I think the individual bags are about $5 roughly, I think. Let's find this. Now, I'm just putting it in this bowl because I honestly thought, being that it's quite condensed, I'd probably be able to mix this one up pretty well. Oh, it's beautiful, like colour. I guess because it's got the purple, green and orange in there. It looks presentable. As far as like if you were using this, you know, for others, for dinner and stuff, like one of those nights. But I'd probably mix this in. Now this kind of looks like, what's this say? Yogurt, chia. Okay, so this has actually got chia in it by the looks of it. And then you've got a whole little bag of seeds, which has sesame seeds in here. It just says 3 seed mix, so I'm not sure what seeds they are. They're kind of like sunflower seeds, maybe pumpkin seeds, and then a sesame seed in there. So if you're allergic to sesame, obviously that's a no-go. Let's give this a go. I'm interested to know, just for something different for us too, like the kids, my kids wouldn't eat this, definitely not, but for Johnny and I, this is one we've not actually tried, I don't think, so I don't remember having it. We'll give it a bit of a mix. Oh no, all the colour's going because it's the white. That's all right. It still actually looks pretty good actually, like colour-wise. It's got a little bit of colour to it. I think because of their strong colours. But it's just one of those things like, you know, if it looks enticing, you're more likely to eat it, you know what I mean? So if you've got 4 salads on the table and they all look the same, you're not likely to eat all of them, you know? So I like to, if I'm doing that and having a lot of salads, I might make 1 or 2 from scratch and then the rest will be like salad kits like this, just because I don't want them to all look the same. And obviously the salad kits, a lot of them do kind of look the same. Okay, so now we're going to add the seeds. So I would say, looking at this, especially because it's got sesame, I mean, it's all right to just sprinkle over the top like this for sure, but it's probably one that I would normally mix in. All right, so the final verdict on this one, the seeds, I can't really taste the seeds, but I feel like they're in there more so for health benefits perhaps, especially when you've got the kale in there. The kale I can definitely taste, but the dressing kind of is a cross between a coleslaw dressing and a Caesar dressing. That's kind of what it tastes like to me. It's actually really nice. Like, I don't mind it at all. Something a bit different. And I guess if you were wanting to go down something a little bit more healthier with the superfoods of having like kale in here, this would be great in like burgers and things like that if you were cooking those up on the barbie and stuff like that. So I don't know, and maybe in like a wrap or kebab or something, just for a different taste. I think it's pretty good. It's got a little bit of a tangy taste to it, like I said, but I think that's just because it kind of tastes like I said, a cross between a coleslaw dressing and a Caesar salad dressing, like definitely, like it's, yeah, but it's nice, it's not bad at all. All right, final salad, we have got a creamy ranch salad. This one is actually from Coles. I don't think I saw this in Woolworths, and I'm not 100% sure about the Aldi. They were out of a lot of salads when I went to Aldi, so it's possible this might actually, like a version of this might actually be at Aldi. I'm interested to taste this. I have not really had a lot of ranch. I do hear that American ranch like dressing is so much, like sauces and stuff are so much different to Australia. So when we go to America, I'm very excited to sort of try that and see what the big hype is, because everyone's on about how good it is. So I don't know if this will be the same as America sort of thing, but we'll give it a go. This one has lettuce, cabbage, carrot and spring onion with a Parmesan ranch dressing inside, which I can see the bag in there. So this one's going to mix up really well in this bowl, and I'll just keep it in the bowl for the tasting. Obviously it looks like that, just that, you know, that crunchy iceberg salad mix that is pretty, you know, out there. It's always in the stores now, ever since they were running short on, what was it, like lettuce, I think, at one point through KFCs and stuff, and then they came up with this blend, and then all of a sudden all the supermarkets had it. So I'm not a huge fan of this. I'm just not. But we'll give this a go. I can see the spring onions, which I feel like it looked exactly the same as that in that other bag. So I'm guessing that it was spring onion. Maybe in the other bag it tasted like it. Anyway, I did taste it. All right, let's give this a go. So this again is part of the 2 for $9 deal. And I guess what comes down to probably you know, the flavour that you're after, I guess. I don't know how this is going to go with the cabbage. I feel like if you're having ranch, you're not going to want cabbage in here. You'd be more likely to have like the carrot and, you know, an iceberg lettuce as such. But I don't know about the cabbage in here, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like they're just trying to make it pretty and to build it up a bit. I think the spring onion will definitely give it some kick as well. This Parmesan ranch dressing looks like it's got a herb of some sort in it as well. I don't think it says it on the bag though. No, it just says ranch. So I'm assuming like a ranch dressing normally has some sort of herb in it. I'm not very familiar with ranch, I will admit that. So we'll just mix this up. And we'll see what it's like. I mean, it looks nice. That's probably because of the purple in there, like it's just that color combination. Like this, I would take that out because I'm not a big fan of having huge chunks of cabbage in salads. Obviously I usually break them up more or just give them a quick little cut up. But again, you know, salad kits, the whole point of these is that it's going to save you money, but it's also going to save a lot of time. You don't have to spend time cutting all this stuff up, washing it. You don't have to clean up everything after you've done it either. So I mean, that is the point. I mean, after, what are we up to, number 10 salad kits, I think we get that now. I think beneficially, financially, definitely, and an extreme time saver. It just depends what flavors you're after. So hopefully I've given you some insight onto what tastes good and what doesn't. Look, that's mixed up so well though. Look at that. That's got really great coverage, honestly. I think that's amazing. That's actually got better coverage than that Caesar like the dressing did in that big bag. I feel like when I do the small bags, it is like this, and it's probably a little bit better, but that's not bad at all. I really like this. I can definitely taste the herb in it, so I get what a ranch dressing is now. It's obviously, that's the point of it. It's got that herb in it. It's really nice. The only thing is, I'm not a fan of the cabbage in here. I just don't think it goes with it. It doesn't mix well. I think carrot and lettuce, absolutely. I could see cucumber in this as well, obviously tomato, like that type of, like a garden salad pretty much. A garden salad, no cabbage, but the ranch dressing. I think I would really like that. There's not that much cabbage in here that I couldn't just pick around it if I really wanted to, but I probably would prefer a bag without the cabbage in it. Maybe one of the other stores has a bag without the cabbage in it, but I actually really like it. The flavour was good. It wasn't too strong for me. I think Johnny would like this one as well. The kids, definitely not with the herbs. I think that would be too much for them. But it's nice. Considering how many salads I've tried tonight, I feel like you know, this was a good one to end on, and it was good. Like, it was really nice, honestly. Whoops, I'm dropping things in. But there are plenty more salads that I haven't even tried out of all this lot, so I just grabbed bits and pieces from different supermarkets. So definitely go to the supermarkets, have a look, really look at them, because there's so many salad kits now that you can get at all the supermarkets, especially Coles and Woolworths. They've really upped their game with the salad kits. Like, there's a lot of them. I think they were very popular, and they're just releasing more and more and more. And I think they're great value for money. That is the verdict, right? Great value for money, save a ton of time, and you can just get something really tasty and something healthy on the plate. Even if you're a mum at home, you know, raising kids, or you're working from home like me, or you're on the go and you need to make lunch, or you're a student and you need to make lunch quickly and take it, a salad kit is a perfect way of, you know, having a more healthy option for sure. And it's so easy, quick and easy to do, that you're more likely to actually use the salad kit, you know what I mean? Because it's going to take you no time at all. Like, you could just add some chicken or whatever into it, and it's good to go. So I think this is something that you could definitely do, pre-make the night before, and, you know, have it over a couple of days. I think it's great. So yeah, I'm all for the salad kits. Definitely a thumbs up from me. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these, what salad kit you like the best, and just your thoughts on the whole thing. I'd love to hear everyone's opinion on this, because it is just something that people are like, oh, you don't make your own, you know, salads from scratch or something. You know, I mean, why when I can do this? It's really good. Sometimes I make my own salads, of course, but, you know, it's a quick go-to. This is perfect. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little salad kit experiment and review, and yeah, hopefully it helped you out there and encouraged you to sort of look around and see what healthy options you can have without having to spend a lot of money or spend a lot of time doing them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, thanks for watching.